Hi guys, Happy New Year to you all. Before we move into 2026 and I tell you all about the tech advancement in 2026, did you notice that 2025 wasn't about what works, it was about what costs? Because this year, artificial intelligence went from a buzzword to a multi trillion-dollar gamble. And spoiler alert, the bill just came due. In the next 10 minutes, I am breaking down the 5 biggest tech moments that literally rewired how your future works. And trust me, one of these stories is going to shock you. Here is what we are covering. Story 1: The Infrastructure Wars. DeepSeek shock and $500 billion American response. Story 2: The Job Apocalypse. Why company fired 100,000 people while spending $1 billion on AI. Story 3: Tech giant power plays. Google, OpenAI, and Meta moves. Story 4: Quantum breakthrough. The one story that actually delivered. Story 5: Broken promises. Why Tesla still can't ship what Elon promised. If you want to skip to any of these sections, the timestamps are in the description below. Jump to whatever interests you, or stick around for the full narrative. It all connects. For everyone staying for the complete story, let's dive in. The Infrastructure Wars. January 2025, a Chinese startup called DeepSeek releases an AI model that does the same job as OpenAI's ChatGPT for a fraction of the cost. What happens? US tech stocks crash. Elon Musk loses his mind on X. America's tech elite go into full panic mode. And the question everyone asked: if a Chinese startup can do this, do we really need to spend $500 billion on American AI data centers? Well, that's exactly what the US decided to do anyway. Trump launches the Stargate project. $500 billion over 4 years. Building data centers, OpenAI, Nvidia, Microsoft, all in. But here is where it gets spicy. These aren't theoretical investments. We are talking about building data centers that consume as much power as small countries. Energy grids are straining. Bills are exploding. There is literally not enough power on the grid for all this. And here's the kicker. A Harvard economist found that 92% of the entire US GDP growth in the first half of 2025 came from AI and IT investment. That's not growth from innovation. That's growth from spending. So, the story so far: America panicked. America doubled down. And it's working. But nobody knows if it'll actually pay off. Job apocalypse. Here is something that kept me up at night. Google fired thousands. Amazon cut entire division. Microsoft, Meta, Oracle, Dell, all downsizing. Meanwhile, this is the crazy part. These same companies are spending over $300 billion a year on AI infrastructure. Think about that math. Billions on AI, thousands of people out of jobs. What's actually happening? The instinct is, oh, robots are replacing us, right? That's what everyone thinks. But that's not actually what's happening. Not yet, anyway. There's a computer scientist named Eric Brian Olofsson at Stanford. And he says your future job has a new name: Chief Question Officer. Here is framework. Every piece of work has 3 steps. Step 1: asking the right question, defining the problem. Step 2: executing the answer, actually doing the work. Step 3: checking if it worked, verifying the results. For basically all of human history, human did all 3. But in 2025, AI became insanely good at step 2. Which means what's left for you? Step 1 and 3? Knowing what to ask and knowing if the AI actually nailed it. This sounds scary, But here is what it actually means. The cost of starting a business just plummeted. You don't need an army of coders anymore. You ask questions, AI executes, you verify, done. 79% of companies are already using AI agents this way. So, if you're worried about being replaced, learn to ask better questions. Tech giant PowerPoints. While the world was watching AI models, the real game was happening behind the closed doors. The battle for who owns the future, and it's wilder than AI itself. Substory. Google $32 billion bet. March 2025. Google announces something crazy. It's buying a company called Wiz. Price tag $32 billion. Largest acquisition in Google's entire history. But just 2 months earlier, January 2025, Wiz said no thanks to $23 billion offer from Google. Why? Because they wanted to stay independent. So what changed in 2 months? The Trump administration. That signaled change. That signaled pro-business. Google was facing antitrust. Then the judge ruled. You're not a monopoly anymore because OpenAI exists. That signal was always needed. 2 months after saying no to $23 billion amount, they said yes to $32 billion. Google wasn't buying innovation. Google was buying lock-in. Competitive moat. Substory. OpenAI's Independence Day, October 2025. OpenAI restructures. Stops being a non-profit, becomes a for-profit powerhouse. Why? Because Microsoft was holding them back. For years, OpenAI was tied to Microsoft. In October, they renegotiate. Suddenly, OpenAI can work with anyone for cloud services. OpenAI can build product independent of Microsoft. OpenAI just became a teenager who moved out of mom's house. Meanwhile, OpenAI launches Sora, a video generator. They are competing with TikTok now, but they launched GPT-5 with massive hype. The result? Underwhelmed. Meta's super intelligence dream. Meta decided to swing for the fences, not just AGI. Super intelligent. They form a whole new division. Hire thousands of researchers, blank check, what happened? Chaos. Internal reorganization. Hiring cost. Meta still figuring it out. The pattern is clear. Google secured infrastructure. OpenAI secured independence. Meta is scrambling, but all three are fighting to own the next trillion-dollar industry. Quantum breakthrough. Now, shift gears. Because one company actually delivered a breakthrough in 2025. Not hype, not promises, breakthrough. October 22, 2025. Google announces something that sounds like science fiction, but is absolutely verifiably real. Their Willow quantum chip achieved verifiable quantum advantage. What does that mean? Google built a processor with 105 quantum bits. It solved a problem in 5 minutes. A supercomputer would take 10 septillion years. That's 10 to the 25th power, a number bigger than atom in the universe. And Google proved it. They ran it multiple times, same results every time. This is real quantum advantage on real measurable problems. Google saved a 30-year-old problem in quantum error correction. Willow achieved a 99.97% accuracy. Error rates shrinking as you scale up. What does this mean? Drug discovery, material science, chemistry, problems that used to take decades now will take months. In 18 to 36 months, quantum moved from lab to industrial applications. If you work in pharma, material science, or optimization, 2026 is your inflection point. Broken promises. But here is where we get real. Because for every breakthrough, there is a cautionary tale. And the cautionary tale of 2025 is Tesla Robo-Taxi. Elon promised robotaxis in June 2025. Fully autonomous. June came. Tesla launched Robotaxi in Austin, but with safety monitors sitting in the passenger seat. If the car does something weird, the monitor will take over. That's not autonomous. That's training wheels. Elon Musk promised 8 to 10 metro areas by year end. By the end of 2025, mostly still Austin. And here is why I'm telling you this. DeepSeek delivered. Google delivered. OpenAI delivered. Quantum delivered. But Tesla Robo-Taxi still in the same promise of 2019. The future is coming, just slower than Elon's Twitter post suggests. So, here is what 2025 actually taught us. AI is real. AI is expensive. AI is transforming work, not replacing it. At least not yet. The winners in 2026, people who ask good questions, people who think, people who figure out what problems need solving. The people who lose, people who just execute, because AI is becoming insanely good at that. If you want to stay ahead, start thinking like a CEO, not a task doer. Ask better questions, the AI will handle the rest. And if you like this breakdown of 2025 stories, like this video, share it with someone who needs to understand this. And subscribe to Tech is Our Passion for more such stories. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Thank you.